What's up, guys? Got quad focused legs this morning, and I'm not gonna lie, even doing these first couple of sets, definitely feel a little bit heavy this morning. So I am weight still staying moderately high, but I don't think this one I'm gonna be pushing as hard. And then I've actually been thinking, come next week, I might take a week off, not from the gym, but just kind of dial things and tone things back just a little bit to help my body recover, because I've been going so hard lately, and I feel like maybe I just need to tone things down a little bit for a week, allow my body enough time to recover. These still doing, like I said, or like I started doing last week, 3 warm-up sets, 3 working sets, already 2 working sets in, so getting ready to jump into the final set here, probably about 10 seconds or so. And yeah, see where it goes. Really looking for, like 8 to 10 reps on these. Yeah, feels heavy. Even those last 2 reps on that, just barely being able to get them, to get a full rep out of it. Going into the hack squat next after I unload these weights, I think I'm probably going to dial that back just a little bit too, because I think even yesterday, I haven't hit legs since Monday doing hamstrings. And like yesterday, I noticed my quads were feeling sore. I don't know for what reason, but maybe that could play factor into why this feels a little bit heavier this morning. So on those hacks coming up next, I'll probably dial that back a little bit too. One set in, I actually didn't feel too terrible. I'm gonna try go more play, because I know I can do this relatively easily. But I don't think that I'm gonna go up any heavier than this. Still, goal is between 6 and 10 reps. I'd like to try and stay the upper range of that. And even like I was saying, I don't know if I'm going to dial the reps back as well as the weight, but obviously I'm dialing the weight back. So I guess once I get into this next set, I'll just have to kind of gauge for myself how it feels, and then make a decision from there whether or not I want to keep a specific rep, like keep a couple reps in reserve, basically. But yeah, that's pretty much just gonna have to see how it feels after this next set. All right, I think that's pretty good. Just like that. So got 8 reps there. Probably had another at least 2 reps in there. So I think that's where I'm gonna want to be for this next set. You know, it's obviously a moderate amount of weight. I'm just not trying to kill myself with a ton of weight and pushing a failure. It's gonna be the last set on this. Weight's still the same. Also, another thing that I'm doing slightly different this week is there's usually a wooden box platform that I set over top of this platform. Just, I don't know, I like how it feels. It's a little bit, it's probably about 2 inches thick, so it gets me a little bit higher up. Just like how that feels. This week I'm going without it. See if I, absolutely need it, or if I can make do with just a standard platform that's on this machine. If I get another 8 out of this set, then I'll be good with that. That was good. That was good right there. Same thing. Probably could have taken that another, 2 reps. 2 reps in. And decided to stop short. Going into some hips next. Those will probably stay the same, like 10 to 12 reps. 1 set in. Well, I only do 2 sets, so yeah, I'm 1 set in on the hips. Even this feels a little bit heavier than it did last week. So it must just be having an off week on my quad day. Still doing the same amount of weight as I was last week. Loaded it up. I know in the first set I did 12 reps last week, and then still got 12 this week. But I felt like it was a bit more challenging this week than it was last week. Second set last week I also did 10 reps. So I'll see going into the second set if I can get another 12 or maybe get another 10. I'd like to get another 12, so that way, come the following week, unless I decide to dial things back, but I'd like to be able to move up in weight, whether that's next week or in the following week. That's still kind of up in the air, but for right now, I'd at least like another 2 reps on the second set. No, I don't think that's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Started to get a little bit of a pain going in that last rep. Kind of weird, like in the inside of my thigh. It's like the backside of my glute area. It's good now, but it was just like a weird pain that I've never felt before. So decided to stop it right there instead of trying to push for another rep. So that is what it is. Next week, probably going to be dialing things back. Like I said at the beginning of the video, mostly just to focus on recovery. I might try to implement some other things. I do still have my membership open at the other gym. They do have a sauna there, which I haven't been there, haven't used that thing in probably a couple months. So that might not also be a bad idea. At least one day next week or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, we'll see what happens. So this is going to be final set of the workout. Set number 3, calf raises on this very nice leg press machine that they've got. I do like this thing, and even before I stopped doing leg presses on my hamstring day, I did like this machine quite a bit, mostly due to the fact that, you know, it's got 2 separate angles where you can place your feet depending on whether or not you're trying to target more hamstring or more quad. Really solid machine. Tell you what though, even these calf raises feel a little bit heavier than usual today. So I'm definitely thinking that I'm having an off day. And like, even with that being said, I really, for the most part, didn't even want to pull out the camera and start recording a video. But, you know, just like this workout, sometimes you just got to push through and do things that you don't want to do because it's just going to benefit you in the end. So I'm going to finish this last set. As long as I'm, you know, somewhere between 10 and 12 on these, then that's good. Sometimes I'll take them to 15, but really just 10 to 12 is all I'm looking for on this one. Go. Also, for some reason, my right foot is feeling a little tight too. Like, I don't know, maybe the tendon or something like that from when I was doing the hips. Maybe it, you know, affected something with these two. Don't know. Doesn't hurt, but obviously I'm just gonna have to monitor it for the next couple of days. Hopefully it doesn't turn into some kind of like, you know, pain, everything where I really messed something up. So I don't think so based on how it feels now. Aside from that, guys, it's gonna be a wrap on this one. Definitely this one felt a bit more rushed, and I do apologize for that. Like I said, wasn't really feeling it this morning, but decided to show up anyways. Go try and get some cardio in, at least 30 minutes. I gotta do it today. And then head home. As always, guys, if you made it to the end, I do appreciate those of you watching these. I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.